Good morning, my fellow YouTubers. You have probably noticed that I'm in fine spirits this morning, and I should be. I'm at home, and I think I have already announced that to everyone. You know what, you can see the reflection in these glasses regardless, so I don't care. And I really only do it because I don't stare at the actual lens, I stare at myself. So as long as the message gets across, who cares? So I'm home, and I have been doing my respiratory exercises and my pillow exercises, and I've been taking my pain meds, which is great. I've been trying not to actually bend down or bend over, and that will have to be the case for the next 4 months at least, until I can start healing internally the stitches, or the sutures as you call them these days. I have my fan blowing. I don't know what temperature it currently is in the room, but I've got something on my glasses there. And of course, just before I put my little wipey thing away, of course I start to get things. But anyway, here I am. I'm back again. So I haven't actually taken any pre or post photos. I think I took some pre photos, and I think I took some post photos myself the other day, so that's all good. I am going to start making sure that you can see some changes now in me, so that you see a bit more post-operatively. It's actually been 5-day post-op, so 5 days post-operation, and the sites are still the same. I've got more bruising now on some of the other sites, but that's all good, no problems. I'm going to see my GP tomorrow, and that is the first visit I will be making since my surgery date. So I don't know how much I'm going to weigh, but I'm going to try and just wear a dress and some simple shoes. At the moment, I am having some complications with cravings, and they're sweet cravings. So obviously my taste buds haven't changed too much as of yet. That's if they're going to change, that is. So either way, I don't care. So I'm going to send my daughter out later on to buy me some Sustagen, and that's either in a tin or the pre-made ones. I loved the vanilla one while I was in hospital. That seems to be the only one that didn't appear to make my sugar increase. My sugar this morning was 7, and that's technically post-breakfast, but I could also say pre-breakfast. At the moment, I'm on all of my pain meds. My blood pressure, cholesterol medication is still the same. The only things that have changed is I'm no longer on metformin, slow release, or any type of metformin. I'm on no tablet medication for my diabetes, and I'm on no insulin. Yeehaw! So it looks like I may have reverted my diabetes, but the endocrine specialist did say that he may put me back on the metformin just for a short period of time, just so that we could what was the wording he used? Just so that we could excrete any residual insulin from the pancreas, or give it a kick up the good old butt to get it moving. So that was one good thing that I was happy about. One down thing that I was really upset about is they took the fentanyl patch off me, and yet they only just put it on me that day. I was due for another one. Now that was my patch. They never actually got that patch from pharmacy, so that was my patch. That's one probably con that I will be feeding back to the hospital. So why that's a con is I feel that the doctor perhaps should have discussed it with me as to why he was going to take it from me. To be honest, the only thing that was happening differently was, instead of giving me Valium, which is a relaxant, a muscle relaxant, but you know, a more highly potent relaxant, they were giving me Endone, which is very, very similar, except it acts on the receptors, or it doesn't act on the muscles type of thing. That's what I'm getting at. So, and it was for the back pain. So mainly all of my pain that I was having in hospital was due to back pain. First couple of days it was the stomach pain, but that was because of the bruising, not necessarily from the actual op sites. They were fine. The gas caused me some discomfort as well afterwards. Passing gas was a little bit harder to do in hospital, because to be honest with you, although my side of the room was very private, I never really had a solid door, so technically I was sharing with two other patients, and one of them at first stage was female, both females, and that changed later on the, what day was it, the third day it was a male. So they're co-ed, it looks like they were co-ed rooms, but anyway, all good, all fine. I didn't seem to care, he didn't seem to care, and the other lady, Jody, didn't seem to care. Jody went home the same day as myself, which was fourth day post-op. Don't know about the guy. Yes, I do know about the guy. He ended up going before myself and Jody, so the room was totally clear out. They and obviously you're better off being in hospital if you're sick, but if you're able then to mobilize, get out of bed and do things like that, and drink and eat, pass urine, in my particular case, that was what they were sincerely worried about. But as that turned out, that was just that I was getting too over worried about how much I was drinking. Like I'd not scull down, but I basically drank in an hour 600 mils. And that's okay. I didn't really feel uncomfortable here. I slightly had a bit of discomfort, but not as much as I have since I've been home drinking the Optifast. That's because I'm shaking them, and I've tried to bang them on the table to get out all of the little gas bubbles, but they don't seem to be working. So I've asked my daughter to buy me some Sustagen. I know that does come in a tin as well, and I know that I can get that from my chemist. So look, I ain't gonna die anytime soon, because at the moment my body is in ketosis, and also my body is using up whatever fat stores I currently have, and that's quite a bit, as you can see. So especially around my girth, as they call it. So obviously after the op, when as soon as possible, as soon as I can, I will start to exercise. Doctor wanted me to go up and down the stairs 6 times throughout the day, but I am going to question the physiotherapy about that, because I do feel that is perhaps a little bit too much. I've kept the Valium, and I will keep the Valium until at least I feel comfortable doing a lot more exercise than what I'm doing now. At the moment I'm resting. It's ironic. The doctor says exercise, but then get as much rest as you can because of the sutures, and and drink as much as you can with as much protein in it, because you need those stitches to heal internally, and that's how you're going to heal, is with the protein that you eat. I sort of knew that with my mother being a renal patient, to be honest with you, but all good. So what is there else to say? It is 10:30 in the day. I am going to start to settle down. I've taken some photos of my sugar readings and some other stuff, which I'll include in this video. My videos for now will be a bit shorter than what you're used to, and that's because I do need to get as much rest as possible, as well as try and get some form of exercise in. So, and I already feel different. I don't know whether you guys out there notice a difference with the shape of my face. I do notice it a bit here. Don't really know what you can do about that type of the face. I might actually have to research it. So, but that I can do when I'm in bed. So, got my mini iPad at hand. I need to catch up with a lot of YouTube and with a lot of my the people that I follow. So, hoping that I can do that today and over tomorrow. Monday I see my doctor, and then I'm going to have her have me make an appointment with the physiologist at the Robina Health Precinct, as well as the endocrine department again, because now that I've had the operation, there is nothing stopping me. It's all right, no, she can bark, let her bark. My daughter's actually playing with the dog, and it's actually quite funny, and I can't play with her at this time. So, but she exercised every day this week, and I only found that out recently. So she's been for a run every day. So that's probably why she's not as down and a little bit more depressed. Plus her mother was away, plus her grandma was away, so she would have been a bit upset about that. So, alright guys, finishing up here. It's actually 11 minutes plus. By the time I add some other stuff to the vlog, it will probably end up being a 15-minute vlog, and I wanted them to be a lot shorter. I will check in with you throughout the day. There will be a lot more small vlogs, don't forget. So right now, it's bye for now, and I'll see you again soon. Cheerio! Toodaloo!